Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, April 19th, and yes, unfortunately, we are still going through this pandemic. It has attacked humanity like a serial killer. It is really scary, really sad, and one of the things that's really hard is to find essentials. Toilet paper, bread, meats, you name it, it's hard to come by, and especially really important things like masks and gloves and sanitizer. It's just crazy. I had a hard time finding all the ingredients to make my own sanitizer because yes, you can make your own sanitizer. I haven't been able to find sanitizer at all, not on Amazon, not on anything. And if you find it, it takes a long time to get here because what Amazon is doing is prioritizing their deliveries to hospitals and healthcare workers, and as they should. So even if you have Prime, Prime is no longer guaranteed. I mean, they have been getting my stuff out because I've been ordering like crazy pretty fast considering what they're doing. And like I said, they should be prioritizing hospitals and healthcare workers. I'm all for that. But I just keep ordering in the hopes that I could get it as soon as possible. And one of those things is sanitizer. Either you don't find it at all, they're not in any stores. So you go to Amazon, and if you do find it, it's very expensive. And if you bought sanitizer before, you know that it doesn't cost that. It's really expensive for such a small amount. So people started learning how to make their own sanitizer, and I was one of those people. So I thought, what do I need? And there's three key ingredients. Of course, you need your alcohol. It has to be above 60% or higher. Mine's is this one right here. It's 91%, so I'm pretty good. This is the alcohol that I've had shortly before the pandemic was confirmed and came through, and this is how much I have left. I had a little bit more, but I already did one bottle of my own sanitizer, so it was maybe about to here. This is all I have left, and something that was so cheap, like 80, 98 cents for a bottle like this. And we never thought in a million years, I always had at least one bottle on hand for emergencies, disinfectants, you name it. It just has so many uses. So I always made sure to have one or two bottles on hand. Also, another thing that I try to have on is hydrogen peroxide, stuff like that. Epsom salt, which is good for twisting, like if you twist your ankle, your arm, it's good for so many things. So those are basic essentials that I try to have on hand at all times. But I never thought that I should have stacked up and just been getting like one every week, you know, because we had no idea we would be going through this. So I thought by having one or two on hand that I was good, but not. So this is all I have left, and this is the hardest to find. I cannot find any of it on Amazon at all. I've been to the stores, none at all. I've rechecked, gone back, which I hate to go out of the house. But I thought, okay, I have to get some groceries, so let me check real quick if they have some in now. And they say that as soon as they put it on the shelf, it goes that fast. So I haven't been lucky to find any. So I'm just going to use what I have. So again, the CDC says it should be 60% or higher. Mine's is, see if you can see it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, where is it? Oh, right up here. It's in such light red letters, 91%. So you have to have alcohol, 60% or higher, 91% is great. You have to have your aloe vera gel. This is the one that I did find in my last trip for groceries to Walmart. I found these. They actually had 10 bottles, but I didn't want to take them all, so I just grabbed two. Maybe I should have grabbed one more, but you know, you just try to leave for everybody else. 10 bottles is not that many. So I just took two. They didn't have a limit on it, but I thought two was fair enough. So it's 100% gel. You can see the 100% here. It's pure. It says pure, no color added moisturizer for sunburn and dry skin. So you want to try to get, contains no alcohol as well. So you want to try to get the 100% pure gel with no colors or stuff added. So I got these. I think it was $3 something a bottle. I don't know if it's always ran that price, but hey, two was worth it. So you have to have that. And you also have to have essential oils. So also, they did have a lot of aloe vera gel on Amazon, but it was so expensive. And I thought, okay, let me think about it. I put it in the cart and I said, let me think about it. And I was just going to order someone. I thought I have to make a grocery store run. So let me just check one more time. And I was lucky. They had, like I said, the 10 bottles. I only took 2. So I was glad to find it that it was 100% pure. Now, the essential oils I found on Amazon, those were pretty reasonable and pretty much needed. So I found this one right here. And it's called Laguna Moon Premium Essential Oils. And it comes in a nice box like this. And here are your essential oils right there. Let me get closer. So you have peppermint, tea tree, lavender, lemongrass, orange, and eucalyptus. So those are basically all the ones you need. So you can put 1 or 2 of these in your sanitizer. I like to put tea tree because they say it has antibacterial ingredients, and I like lavender for the smell. So here comes my husband. Hold on. So yeah, my husband was coming, so I had to talk to him about something. But yes, so alcohol, 60% and higher. In my case, I have 91%. Gel, make sure it's 100% pure aloe vera gel. So I got that. Like I said, I bought the essential oils, and I particularly like, I don't like the smell of tea tree, but I heard it has some antibacterial kind of ingredients, so we want to definitely use those. I'll put 5 drops of those, and I like lavender, and I probably would even like orange. So I did one earlier, and here are the bottles. I have this that I had bought, I think for Dollar Tree, maybe a year ago, and it came with 3 bottles. So I already made one here. And then I'm going to label it, and I got 2 more bottles to do. So this one has a tea tree and lavender oil, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So you need 2/3 cups of alcohol. So I have 2/3 cups of alcohol right here. You need 1/3 cup of aloe vera gel, and then 5 to 10 drops of your lavender or orange, whatever you like, and 5 to 10 of your tea tree. Excuse me. So yeah, so I already have it measured. 2/3 cup of alcohol, 1/3 cup of aloe vera gel. I don't know if you can see that. Aloe vera gel right there. And so here we go. This is going to be my bowl. So I'm going to put my 2/3 cups of alcohol here. Then with the spoon, I'm going to mix in the aloe vera gel. You might can't see me doing that completely. Get everything out as much as you can. Then I'm going to stir it, give it a good stir. And you could actually keep it in the measuring bowl, and it might have been better because it's more space to really stir. But I just kind of wanted to show you in case, you know, you did put it in. Ooh, see, it's spilling. So I'm going to put it over the measuring bowl. So you just give it a good consistent stir. I do it for like a minute, me. That's just me. You don't have to do it for that long. As long as it's consistent. I'm counting in my head. It's kind of like a minute max. And then you're going to put your oils. I think I'm going to buy some more of these essential oils. So I'm going to get the tea tree. And I'm going to put like 5 drops of the tea tree because it's really strong. I don't know why it's not coming out. Why isn't it coming out? Let's see. Okay, let's see if it does it now. So I could see the drops. About 5 or 6 drops I put. I thought these would come with a dropper, but it doesn't. So it's a bummer because they can go too fast or not fast enough. Then I'm going to get my lavender. So this was tea tree. See if you can see that there. The light is not too bright. There. So there's the tea tree. Now I'm going to do lavender. Never mind my nails. I had them taking them all off, giving them a break. My daughter's going to do them soon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might be better if you could get a dropper. I'm going to find a dropper for these to make sure because it kind of was like small little drops. So I put 10 of these because I want more smell than I want. So I did 5 of these, 10 of these, but you could do it either way. As long as whatever you use, it has 5 to 10 drops of each. So you can choose if you want more of the tea tree, more of the smell, even amounts of both, however you want. So like I said, I did 10 drops of what I could get out of the lavender because I want more of the smell, and 5 of the tea tree just for the antibacterial stuff, and then giving it another good stir. I go back and forth just to make sure I get it. And it's kind of still watery, but I think as it starts to settle, it'll get thicker like a gel. But they say don't expect it to be like store-bought because they're mass-produced, so they do things a little bit different. So, but it still equals 100% sanitizer, so you're still good. Like this one, I don't know if it's, so it's still liquidy. I don't know if you can see that. But when you rub it in, it feels like the sanitizer. So, and it actually makes your hands feel soft. Usually sanitizer will dry your hands out, but I don't know if it's the aloe vera. I think it's the aloe vera. Another thing you could use instead of aloe vera, I guess, is the glycerin kind of stuff to make your hands feel soft, because usually sanitizer does dry your hand off, but I'd rather use the 100% aloe vera gel, the main ingredients. And it's something, I think the aloe vera has made my hands feel softer. So I'm giving it a stir. And now I'm going to put it back, which I should have just kept it in there the whole time because I was going to have to put it back anyway. So what I would do is, if you have a measuring cup like me, start off with your 2/3 cups of alcohol, and then add in the same thing, since it's already measured, put your 1/3 cup of aloe vera gel and your drops. And then stir in here, and you have plenty of place to stir where it won't spill if you go a little bit too hard. And then you also have the spout to pour out in your bottle, and you don't have to switch bowls like I just did. So then I'm just going to put it in here. I wish I had some bigger, I'm going to probably try to order some bigger bottles. But these are good to throw in your purse when you go grocery shopping, or you have to go out or to work or for any reason. These are good sizes to throw in your purse or your backpack if your schools are closed. But if you had to go back to school, and we're still kind of at the end of this, this would be good to throw in your backpack, or like I said, your purse, or have one in your car. So when you're done grocery shopping, you get in your car, you rub your hands. So it's a perfect size for that. Put in your glove compartment or in the middle pouches there. So I just made 2. I'm going to try one with orange. Well, I'll actually do that later because my husband's coming and we got to go. But let me show you how I do when I do orange. Okay, so you just saw me do my first hand sanitizer made at home. It's really, really simple, like you saw in the previous clip. The only ingredients you need is alcohol, aloe vera gel, and essential oils. Now, alcohol, remember, you have to have 60% or higher. In my case, I have 91%, so I'm good. Aloe vera gel, remember, it needs to be 100% aloe vera gel with no color added. So I got this one. I found this at Walmart for $3 something. The alcohol I already had, because I can't find alcohol, like I said in the previous clip, anywhere. So good luck on that one. So I'm using what I had. The essential oils, you could get it from Amazon. This is a set that I got. The one that's missing is the orange that I'm going to use now. So yeah, so this was the first bottle that I showed you. And it came out good. It smells so much like alcohol. Even putting the essential oils, which in this one, as you saw, I put tea tree because it has antibacterial ingredients, and I put lavender for a good smell. it smells purely like alcohol. I don't smell the tea tree. I don't smell the lavender. So I don't know. And every video shows you to do 2 parts, 2/3 alcohol, 1/3 aloe vera gel. I did see one video where the girl said she had to actually put more aloe vera gel. So I'm going to try equal parts in the next bottle that I'm going to do. So this one's the 2/3 alcohol, 1/3 aloe vera gel. 5 to 10 drops of tea tree, 5 to 10 drops of lavender. So the only thing we're gonna do different is we're gonna put another 1/3 cup of aloe vera gel so that it's equal parts with the alcohol. And we're gonna do orange essential oil. So let's see how that works. So you need your alcohol, aloe vera gel, essential oils. You'll need a glass bowl or a glass like this, a glass container so you can stir the ingredients. You need your measuring cup. I have a 1/3 measuring cup because it's going to be equal parts. So I'm going to do 2 of these for the alcohol and 2 of these for the aloe vera gel. Stir it up. And then my container is these. You saw me do these. These were 3 in a pack from Dollar Tree. They're small, but they're a nice size to put in your purse. No matter how small your purse, I have a small side bag, so it fits in my purse perfectly. You can put it in your gym bag, your backpack, your pocket, your jacket, whatever, and take it with you at all times wherever you go, especially during this pandemic. So I couldn't find any more of these, so I went to Walmart and I found these much bigger. They come 4 in a pack. They're 3 something, so they're $2 and something more than this size in a 3-pack. So I think it kind of balances out because you get 1 more bottle. So then that would take $1 off. And then they're bigger size. So let me show you. And then they have the different color tops. They also come with labels. This didn't. It just came with the 3 bottles. That's it. So this would probably be the better buy. So you can say, oh, the green one I know is the tea tree sanitizer. The purple is going to be the lavender. And you could go according to those colors if you want to do it color coded. Also, like I said, it comes with the labels. These say shampoo, conditioner, body wash, sunscreen, water, lotion, but these are 2 blank ones that you can use, and you can write in there hand sanitizer and the smell of it. So with these, I'm going to probably label it with my labeler, or you can even do it with a Sharpie marker so it doesn't rub off. But I'm going to use my labeler that I have. So I'm going to open this. Well, it's already open. So this is the size bottle. So that's hot size. So it's like a top full bigger. This one is a little wider, so it might balance out. Who knows? This one still might be a little bit more. Either way, they're great buys. So if you want to get the 3 smaller but more wider size bottle from Dollar Tree, it's a great buy. If you want to get the ones that have the color coded tops and the labels, which I think is an amazing buy as well, then you can get those from Walmart. And it's in the travel section where all the travel stuff is. So since I'm going to do orange, I'm probably just going to use the blue one, the blue cap, because I'm going to save the purple for the lavender and the green for the tea tree. Remember last time in the before clip that you just saw, I had a hard time getting the drops out, so I just filled it up in a dropper. I'm gonna figure out how to get a new dropper because I had to take this out with the tweezers, put that in, it kind of overflowed. It was a little mess, but we're gonna figure it all out. So I'm gonna start with the alcohol. My nose always runs. So I'm gonna move the camera down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You might not see me, which is okay because I want you to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to fill 2 of these up with alcohol. Make sure you spray it away from your eyes. You don't want the alcohol to get in your eyes. So that's 1/3. And then 1 more. Remember, spray away from your eyes. I would not want this to get in my eye. So that makes 2/3 alcohol. Then I'm going to do, like I said, the original recipe on YouTube calls for only 1/3, but I'm going to follow that other girl that said that just didn't seem like enough. So squeeze away, spray. This is hard because it's almost at the end. So let me see if I can just open the bottle and just get it out that way. Hope there's enough. If not, I have another bottle. Oh, I should have got me a spoon, but I'm just going to do it with my hand. And I'm going to go get my other bottle of aloe vera, and I will be right back. So I'm back. So I'm going to do the second part with, I just got my new bottle, or my other bottle, because I bought 2. Last time I was there, they had 10 bottles, if you remember me saying, but I didn't want to take all of them because I wanted to save some for someone else who might need to make their home sanitizer. And then when I went back quite a few times, like 3 times, they didn't have it. So now I'm going to put the essential oil. It's 5 to 10 drops. I'm going to put 10 drops. And this one I'm not going to put the tea tree because I'm going to see if it'll get the smell with this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I'm going to do 5 more because I put more aloe vera. 5. See if that works. So we actually did 10 drops. So I'm going to stir it. It still seems liquidy. It still smells like alcohol. Maybe because the alcohol, I didn't think about this till right now, maybe because alcohol is 91%, that's a lot. Usually your alcohol is like 70%. Maybe I need to do a lower content of alcohol. I always thought the more the merrier. So just stir it until you get it to it's completely mixed and you get it to the consistency that you want it. So I'm just going back and forth. I should have did it in my big measuring cup because I have the spout. And the spout is so much easier to do than this. So what color did I say I was going to do? The blue. Now I can't figure out which one because they both have, oh, it's this one. So where is the bottle? Oh no, here it is. That belongs to the aloe vera gel bottle. So here's my bottle. I'm going to try to fill it up. I might need to use the measuring cup one so that it doesn't spill. Yep, I'm going to use a measuring cup. So I'm going to go ahead and use my big measuring cup because it has the spout and it'll make it so much easier because it was about to just spill all over the place. Put it in my bottle. It doesn't smell like orange. I'm going to put some more orange drops just to see what it does. This is probably like 10 more. So I guess trial and error, trial and error. Maybe it's not supposed to smell like orange, really. Let's see. Yeah, now I smell the orange. You just have to put like 20 drops, not 5 to 10. You could even see the color of the orange. So there's my, I'm gonna wipe it off here. Let me move the camera up. There we go. So there's my orange hand sanitizer. Let me see, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. Remember, always shake or spray or squirt away from your eyes, especially when you're using these kind of products. So let's see. The consistency is a little bit better than the first one. It's not completely thick like gel, but it's so much thicker. It keeps your hand smooth is what I like, because usually hand sanitizer dries your hand out. But it still has a smoothness from the aloe vera gel. It dried through my hands really quick, and I definitely smell the orange. It smells like I peeled an orange. So yeah, that's the orange one. I'm gonna go ahead and try one more. Oh no, because I have to use this up. This is the only thing. If you want different smells, which maybe I can just add one more smell and mix it up. Let's try the peppermint. Peppermint is usually strong. So let's see how the peppermint goes. So this is the orange essential mix for the hand sanitizer. I don't want to waste this, so I'm just going to add some, which is it, peppermint. And I'm just going to add some drops, and I'm not even going to try to use a dropper because it looks like this one's going to come out good. So I did like 20 drops there. So I'm going to give it a stir. Oh, see how that gel consistency? That's what you want, and I think that's what that girl was talking about. It's not like a 100% too thick. It's just right. It's not too watery. It's not too thick. It's just like a normal hand sanitizer mix. Let me see if I can smell the peppermint now. Yep, I can definitely smell the peppermint too. So I'm going to do one more bottle. I'm going to do the pink bottle. See how it goes. I don't feel like I'm in the middle of the screen now. And then I'll do probably, I'll show you how I label it. So now it's pretty thick. Let me show you how it's going. So even with the spout, it's a little bit harder. Here comes my husband. So what I went ahead and did, remember this little bottle that I said it didn't come out the consistency that I would have liked, that simulates the one you buy, the hand sanitizer you buy in the store. And the girl said, add more of the aloe vera product, and it came out perfect. So as you can see with this one, it came out such a perfect consistency, smells really good. So I just took that same one, emptied it out, added the aloe vera gel, stirred it up, put some more lavender drops, essential oil drops. So I'm gonna add it back into the bottle now. So here it goes. So let's see the consistency. So it's still not as thick as the other one, but it's much better. So I guess you have to just do trial error and go by your feel, what simulates sanitizer to you. Let me see how it smells. Oh, it smells like lavender. It smells so good. And it also has tea tree in it. So, ooh, see? It's still liquidy, but a little bit better than before. So we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, and I can make one more bottle. My husband said, oh, make me one for my job, to take to my job. So I'm going to make a few more bottles, and then I'm going to show you the process of me labeling it. Okay, so I finished all the bottles that I'm going to be doing for today. It's these right here, the color-coded ones, and the one that I got from Dollar Tree. This one was already done, but I dumped it out and started over. Didn't dump it out and waste the product. No, I just dumped it out into the glass jar, and I added some more aloe vera gel to make it just like the others. I like the equal parts, which is 2/3 alcohol, 2/3 aloe vera gel. And what worked better for me as far as essential oils is 20 drops. So that's 20 drops of each one that you're gonna be using. The regular recipe calls for 2/3 cup alcohol, 1/3 cup aloe vera gel, and 5 to 10 drops of each essential oil. So you try both, see what you like better and what feels best for you, and then go there, or have a mix of each. But I agree with that one girl that she had to add extra aloe vera gel because it was just so liquidy, and she couldn't even smell the essential oils because it just smelled like pure alcohol, which of course we want the alcohol, but I just like her. My thinking was like hers as well. So now I'm gonna label these. This is my labeler. This labeler I got for the Autism gift basket. So every year when we do those baskets, I'll put the name of the type of basket it is, whether it's a girl's basket, boy's basket, caregiver's basket, and the theme, because I name the caregiver's basket like spa night, movie night, game night, couples night. So I bought this to label all the gift baskets. And then some people send donations. The last 2 years I started that. Next year it's just going to be all me. I just feel it's better that way. But there will be a few personal, long-time people that are really close to me that still want to donate. I'll allow them to donate, but I'm not going to go out there and request donations. So it'll be a little bit different next year. But of course, we can do our March next year, so we have everything ready for whenever we can reschedule it, or if we have to wait till next year, we have everything ready. So no biggie. So yeah, I got this labeler for that, and for many other reasons. Anything that I need labeled, like when I travel, and I use these bottles, because I like to use these bottles and take in big, huge bottles. So I feel like if I run out, I could buy some more shampoo or conditioner in the country or the place that I'm going to. But it just saves space. And now when you travel, you can only take 3 ounces of each thing. And it has to be like in a clear container, and all these rules that they have since 9/11. So that's the way you have to go anyway. So I use these bottles, and I like to label them. And trust me, the airports, they like labels. So yeah, so this just is the most amazing thing I ever bought for all of my needs. And I'm going to do it for this. So I already have the word hand sanitizer in there. I was going to put the smell of it, but I think that will be too long. So let me print this out so you can see it's printing. It's really quiet here. It comes out. And then you cut it off with this when it's done printing. So it says hand sanitizer. So then you just, oh, I almost bit my tongue. Fold it in half because it's in 2 parts. Peel it off. Take the other end, peel the other side off. And then I usually do it on the side of the bottle. Voila, there you go, hand sanitizer. And I guess I will know by the top what the smell is. But I figure, see, it's already a long strip. So if I add the word lavender, I mean, I guess I could abbreviate it LV. So we can try that. We can try that on the next one. Let's see. L. Can't see without my glasses. LV. So let's print that one out. So I guess you could do it and abbreviate it. I would know by the color of the tops, but if you give it to your family members, they might not remember. So yeah, so I'm waiting for this to print out, and that's how I'm gonna label them. My battery is low. So it says hand sanitizer LV, so that means it's lavender. Like I said, you take this off. See, it's a pill. You take it off. I don't have no nails, so it is so hard. Oh my God. So you peel the other side off. And then I'm gonna put this one, of course, on here because this one's the lavender one. And you just, there you go, hand sanitizer LV, which stands for lavender. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest, and I'll show you the final look. Okay, I got them all labeled. So we have hand sanitizer lavender. Hand sanitizer, this is the one that I didn't put the abbreviations of the smell, but from the top I know that it's peppermint. Then we have orange. So we have, oh, this is the one that's mixed with peppermint and orange. So I have PM for peppermint / OR for orange, hand sanitizer. Then we have the hand sanitizer with just peppermint, so it has the PM. And then we have the hand sanitizer with orange. Of course, this bottle is shorter, so I had to put the label of cross, but it all works. So let me see if I can lift these up so you can see them. I'm going to add a picture in here so you can see a picture of all the ingredients and everything you will need to make hand sanitizer at home. I will also add a picture of how all these bottles look together with its label and everything. Again, I bought 2 packages, so I'm able to show you again how it looks in the package. This is by the Quake brand. It was $3 something. I want to say $3.47, but don't quote me on that. You can find these at Walmart in the travel section area, which in my Walmart, it's in the like health and beauty, right behind where all the makeup is. You go a couple of aisles over and to the back. It's on the back wall. That's on my Walmart. So I don't know about your Walmart, but it should be in the travel section area. Like I said, I love it because you get the 4 color-coded bottles. The bottles are bigger size. Plus, they already come with labels if you just want to grab a Sharpie. Like I said, this is great for traveling because it already has shampoo, conditioner, body wash, sunscreen, lotion, water, And then it has 2 blank ones. Like in this case, it could be hand sanitizer or whatever other product, face cream, whatever other product you use. So I love it that, like I said, it's color coded tops, plus it has labels, 2 blank ones so you can fill in whatever is designated to your personal self. And of course, you can always have a labeler and label it, or just write with the Sharpie on the bottle, period. So either way, but I love it that you get those labels with it and it's color coded. You can't go wrong. This is the one I would say go for. If you don't have it at Walmart, you might can find it on Amazon. Other than that, you have the 3 small bottle pack. It's a 3-pack at Dollar Tree if you just want to go that route. But yeah, so I would just check it out in any place you can find it. Grab the best deal for you. Grab the thing. My highly recommendation is this one, again, because of the color coded tops and the labels that are already done for you. Plus you have your blank ones, and then you can put your initials. So when it's in your travel bag or your purse or whatever, you know that it's yours. You can put your initials or whatever. You can put the date that you're traveling, the destination codes or whatever you do. So there's so much you can do just by getting a Sharpie and filling it in. So it's just perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. This is my highly recommendation. So I'm going to pass these out to my family. I always carry one in my purse. So when we absolutely have to leave the house for essentials, I have one ready to go. It is a must, people. It is a must. It is so hard to find because it is an essential, and the hospitals are needing them, and doctor offices. And with Amazon prioritizing the healthcare environment stuff as they should, it's just hard for us normal people to find them. So now you know how to make it yourself at home with just 3 simple ingredients, which is the alcohol, the aloe vera gel, and the essential oils. So yeah, and you could do as many as you want, and you could pass it out to your family, or you can have like one in the car, one in your purse, which is what I highly recommend. If your kids are in school, which they're not right now, but they like to carry a backpack, they could put in that. My son loves to carry a fanny pack. It fits perfectly in that. My husband probably would keep it. He has a work backpack that he takes. It's like kind of like a side backpack. He put it there, or he'll keep it in his truck. It's just so many places you can put in. Like I said, I use a small side bag, and I'll probably take a picture of my side bag so I can show you how it fits in there, a little quick video clip. But yeah, so it's so nice and so convenient, and you definitely will have one more way of protecting yourself. So, you know, we got to social distance, we got to shelter in place, we got to stay safe, keep ourselves safe. Please wear those masks. I know in most places it's mandatory, which I'm so happy, because it's just for your protection as well as others. And then wear gloves when needed and when you can. Sanitize. I recommend also carrying a pack of sanitized wipes in your purse or your backpack or your bag, whatever bag, or in your car. And then, of course, the sanitizer. This is a must. You can't always get to a bathroom. You don't have a sink, you know, hanging on your shoulders. So this is a must. A must, must, must. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Any clips, any photos, or any video clips that I need to add, I will add after I end my my outro. Oh my God. So yeah, so anything I need to add, I'll add after that. But I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope that this has been helpful for you and your family. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to push the notification bell, because that gives you heads up on every time I upload a video. And you also got to push the word all. Once you hit the bell, it'll come up. Most of the time it's like 3 words. Push all, so it'll give you heads up on all the videos I upload. So much more to come. Anything I can do to give any helpful tips while we're going through this pandemic, I will. I got another autism video that's coming, because as you know, April was Autism Awareness Month, so we ended that month. For us parents and families, autism awareness is every day, all day, for the rest of our lives. But as far as around the world recognizing it and supporting it, the month of April is dedicated for that, and especially April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day, which is when we usually do our march. We weren't able to do it this year. It was really bittersweet, but we know it was the right thing to do, and the safe thing to do, you know, to keep everybody safe. And that's always my main concern, to keep everybody happy and safe. So look forward to those videos and many more. So into my next video, take care. So this is the side bag that I use. I have different ones in different colors. You notice I have two zippers here, so they can fit in that zipper pocket as well. I also have some side pockets, which is right here is one. I don't know if you can see that. Right there's one. There's another one right there. And then I have a zipper inside. So lots of places I can put the bottle, but I want to show you how it looks. And then either bottle, I could put this one and just stick it in that inside side pocket very well. And off I go. Or if I want, I could put it in the zipper part. And it fits perfect as well. So there you go. This bottle, and this is the shorter, fatter bottle. So if I want to use the long one, this one also fits perfectly in there. Put it in there, zip it up, or like I say, it'll also fit in this inside pocket. And there we go. Off we go. Needed to shut this one. So if it can fit in here, it can fit in anywhere. I have a smaller bag that it fits in that bag as well, but I don't use it that often. This is about the smallest I like to go. So yeah. So that just goes to show you, if it can fit in that, it can fit in a backpack, a travel bag, overnight bag. Like I said, my son carries a fanny pack. His fits perfectly in that. You can put it in the glove compartment of your car, in the middle section of your car. There's a side section on your doors. Most cars have it, where there's a slot that you can put stuff in. You can put it there. Just about anywhere. It's just the perfect size. So just kind of wanted to show you that.